Hi friends, welcome to practice. So today we've got a slow flow style of class in which we're really focusing on upper body openers. This class is great for springtime, or if you are interested in Ayurveda, springtime is also known as the Kapha season. So this class is great to do during Kapha season, which is springtime, or when you're dealing with any Kapha imbalances. And so the qualities that we experience in the spring, especially early spring, are some wetness, some dampness, slowness, feeling kind of sluggish, and you might be experiencing excess water retention in the body, poor circulation, more mucus, seasonal allergies starting to come up, and just feeling a little bit heavy, lethargic. So this class is all about bringing some energy up and opening the upper body. You will want a blanket for today's class or a towel, and we're going to get started lying down, so you will need your blanket or towel. I'm going to unfold it so that it looks something like this. And then we're gonna roll it up and make a blanket roll. And this is one of my favorite poses to start with. I do it all the time. You'll place this blanket roll behind you the horizontal way, sit in front of it, bend your knees, plant your feet on the ground, and then you'll start to recline back onto your forearms. And you want this blanket roll right about at the base of your shoulder blades so that when you lay all the way down, as you can see, my shoulders and my arms are actually not on the blanket, they're above it. You might have to wiggle a little bit, find that sweet spot. And ideally, you feel that the blanket roll is pressing your shoulders into your chest. If it's too low, it causes your ribs to flare out. We really want it underneath the upper back, the thoracic spine. And then arms either out wide to a T with palms up or cactus shape, palms up. Bring your feet as wide as your mat, knock your knees in towards each other to touch, coming to constructive rest. Allow the eyes to soften or close once you arrive. If the back bend feels too intense, make your blanket roll a little bit smaller. And then once your body feels organized, start to bring your attention inward onto the breath. And you may start to find a gentle ujjayi breath. And an ujjayi breath is a soft rumble at the back of your throat, breathing in and out of the nose. It's almost as if you're trying to fog up a mirror with every inhalation, breathing down into the belly. And it's as if with every exhale, same thing, you're fogging up a mirror, but with your lips sealed. So the breath starts to become a little more warm. It's a little bit of a stronger breath than just our natural or resting breath. Take about 3 more cycles of breath here, establishing that steady rhythm to the breath. And then with your next breath in, allow your eyes to softly flutter open and start to reach your arms behind you. Take a full body stretch. You might roll out the wrist a few times. If it feels nice, you can straighten your legs forward, getting longer from your fingers to your toes. Maybe roll out the ankles a few times. One more breath. And then bend your knees, plant your feet on the ground, and you'll come off your blanket roll either by turning to one side or sitting upright. Whatever feels easiest, you can move it off to the side and make your way into a tabletop position on hands and knees. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, stack your hips over your knees. Let's take some cat-cows. As you inhale, arch your spine, draw the heart forward and up. Exhale, round your spine. And again, inhale, arch. Open your front body. And exhale, reverse, open the back body. Do this a few more times on your own, moving with the breath, taking some gentle cat-cows. And if you're able to keep your arms mostly straight, it really gets the movement in the upper back, which is where we want to focus on today. So some back bends, a little bit of twisting, some side bending to create space in the upper body, increase circulation. Come through center. Keep your left hand down. Inhale, peel your right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread your right arm under your left arm. And we're going to pulse through that. Press into your left hand. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, thread your right arm under your left. One more time. Inhale, reach your right arm up, open the chest. And then exhale, thread your right arm under your left arm and stay. That right ear or the side of your head will come down. Keep your hips over your knees, not behind them. And then if you'd like, walk your left hand forward. And try to spin your left ribs back, your right ribs forward. Almost as if you could turn your chest to face the long edge of your mat. One more breath here. Stay to exhale. Walk your left hand back under the left shoulder, press into your hand and unwind. Inhale, reach the right arm out and up. Exhale, release right hand down. Other side, inhale, reach the left arm out and up. Exhale, thread your left arm under the right arm. Press into your right hand, inhale, reach left arm up, moving with the breath. Exhale, thread left arm under right arm. One more time, inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, thread left arm under the right arm, and now stay. The side of the left head or left ear will come down. You might walk your right hand forward a bit. And if it's hard to bring the head down, you can always place a blanket under the side of your head. Spin your right ribs back and down, the left ribs forward. So now turning your chest towards that right side wall. Take one more cycle of breath here. And then walk your right hand back under the right shoulder, press into the earth, unwind. Inhale, left arm out and up. And exhale, left hand down. And now walk your hands forward about 2 to 3 inches ahead of the shoulders. Make sure your hands are shoulder width apart, wrist creases parallel to the top of the mat. Tuck your toes under. We're just going to start with some movement. Really push the floor away from you so you're not sinking through your chest. Lift your front ribs away from the floor. Take a breath in, rock forward, shoulders over the wrist. And as you exhale, shift your hips back towards your heels. They may touch, they might not, doesn't matter. Inhale, rock back forward. And exhale, go back. We'll do that just 3 or so more times. Inhale, rock forward, shoulders over the wrist, reach your chest forward. Exhale, go back. Try to keep the arms straight. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, back. Final time, inhale, rock forward. This time as you exhale, lift your hips, press back, downward facing dog. Relax the head and neck in your down dog. Glance back at your feet, make sure they're about hip bone apart with your inner heels hidden behind you. Press into your entire hand, every knuckle, every fingertip to send your hips high up towards the ceiling behind you. And if you feel the low back rounding, take a soft bend in your knees so you can send your hips higher. Press down through your base, the base of each index finger, that inner part of your hand. Spin the inner arms forward and squeeze your outer arms back and in. And with your next inhale, lift your heels, come high on your toes. And as you exhale, take a little stroll to the top of the mat, walking your feet forward. At the top, hands to ankles or shins, reach your chest forward, slide the shoulders back. Exhale, fold in. Come all the way to stand. Inhale, rise, reach your arms out and up. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment to pause. Feet can be about hip bone apart and parallel. If you like feet together, heels apart, do so. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, do so now. Maybe letting yourself be present to move from the heart space rather than the head space. And then rest your arms by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. And exhale, just lower your arms down by your sides. Sun breaths. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, lower. And keep going on your own, moving with the breath. So you inhale each time the arms reach up. The exhale doesn't start until your arms lower. So it's really about moving with the breath. You might be moving faster than me. You might be moving slower. This is a great way to wake up the shoulders, the upper back, bring some movement into the chest area. And now let's add on a bit. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, soft bend in the knees. Inhale, chest forward. Plant your hands, step your left leg back. Drop the back knee to the mat. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up, low lunge. Stay as you exhale, ground through your front heels, you bend the front leg. Can you lift your front hip up and off your thigh so you're not resting your pelvis on your front thigh, but the tailbone aims towards the back heel. And then bring your right hand to your right hip, take a breath in. Exhale, side bend up and over to the right. And now here I like to take a little movement, just kind of rotating the chest down to the right and then opening it back up towards the ceiling. So if that feels nice, feel free to try it a couple of times, just rotating the chest up and down. It also will test your balance a bit. And then inhale, reach both arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. Place your left hand under your left shoulder, and if the ground is far away, place it on a block. Inhale, reach your right arm up, rotate. Exhale, right hand back down. Let's pulse that. Inhale, right arm sweeps out and up. Exhale, down, just like we did in thread the needle last time. Inhale, reach up. This time, stay as you exhale. Spin your top ribs back, bottom ribs forward, turning your chest to the right. Can you make your back leg a little straighter? Push the left thigh up. One more breath in. Exhale, top hand down. Step to your plank pose. Reach your chest forward as you push the heels back. Always option to do plank with knees down. Push the floor away from you. Arms are straight, shoulders spread across the back. One more breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Point your toes. Tense your fingertips out to the side. So my hands are wide, elbows over the wrists. Make little spider hands. Press down through your toes. Inhale, lift your head, your chest, your shoulders. And as you exhale, try to dip your right shoulder to the center of the mat and look left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, dip your left shoulder, look right. One more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip right. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, lower all the way down. Slide your hands by your low ribs. Press up onto hands and knees, tabletop. Sit back on your heels. And then stand up onto your shins. Bring your hands to your low back. Squeeze your elbows in, roll the shoulders back. So you're puffing up your heart space, but not the ribs. Draw the ribs in. And also don't just drop the head. Try looking straight forward. As you inhale, lift the chest. Stay to exhale, soften the front ribs in. And now inhale, reach your arms out and up. Maybe look up at your hands. Maybe lean back a little bit. And exhale, lower your arms down by your side. Make your way onto hands and knees, tabletop. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the breath out. Press your hips up and back. As you inhale, lift your heels. End of your exhale, walk your feet to your hands. At the top, reach your chest forward, slide shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Come all the way to stand. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, arms by your sides. Other side, inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, fold, little bend in the knees, hinge at the hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine, chest forward, shoulders back. Plant your hands, step the right leg back. Lower the back knee to the mat using any extra padding you need for the back knee. Front knee over the ankle, inhale, rise up, low lunge. I always like to heel toe my foot to the left so I'm not on a tightrope. As you bend your front knee, ground into your left heel. Bring your left hand to your left hip, take an inhale. Exhale, side bend up and over to the left. And you could stay like this or try those little movements, rotating your chest down to the left, opening it up towards the ceiling. Just bringing a little more energy to the upper back, the heart space. Keep the breath smooth and steady. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, lower your hands. Now tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. Right hand stays down. Inhale, left arm up, twist. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Let's pulse that. Inhale, sweep your left arm out and up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Stay as you exhale. Try to stack your top arm over your bottom. Reach the chest forward as you push the right heel back. One more breath in. Exhale, top hand down. Step to your plank pose. Option to do plank with knees up or down as always. Push the floor away from you and reach your heart forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Point your toes. One more time, tense your fingertips, hands out wide. Make those little spider hands. Press down through the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your head, your chest, your shoulders. Exhale, dip your left shoulder. Look to the right. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, dip right shoulder. Lower it as low as you can. Inhale, center one more time with the breath. Exhale, dip left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, dip right. Inhale, come through center, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Slide your hands by your low ribs. Press up onto hands and knees. Sit back on your shins. So rise up, standing on the shins. I should have said knees and feet about hip bone apart. Hands to low back. Pin your elbows in so that your collarbones shine forward, but move the front ribs down and in. Then as you inhale, lift the chest, aim it towards the sky. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders back. Do that again. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, lean your chest back a little bit. And then inhale, reach your arms out and up. Maybe look up at your hands. And exhale, lower your arms down by your sides. Make your way onto hands and knees, tabletop. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. In your down dog, look back at your feet. Make sure they're about hip bone apart and parallel. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. And then you can keep your feet about hip bone apart or together with a little space between your heels. Bend your knees, raise your arms, come to chair pose, Utkatasana. Press the shins back so the weight's in the heels and the hips. Go down and back with your hips, up with your chest so your spine is long. You're not rounding here. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a breath in. Now we'll twist to the left first. You can either hook right elbow outside the left knee or turn your chest to the left and skip the hook. Either way, press your shins back, especially that right shin. Can you sit a little lower in your hips? Imagine you're doing a back bend here, send the heart forward and up. Spin your top ribs back, bottom ribs forward. Breathe, this pose is very energizing and heating. And then inhale, come through center. Exhale, twist to the right, either hook left elbow outside the right knee or skip the hook. Doesn't matter, you're still getting this beautiful rotation in the upper back. Send your heart forward and up, not down. Send your hips back. Press the shins back. One more inhale. Sit a little lower maybe. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Bring your feet back to about hip bone apart. Crawl your hands forward. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out, maybe out of the mouth. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, drop to your knees. Swing your feet off to one side and make your way into a seated posture. And feel free to sit up onto the edge of that blanket if you'd like, or towel, whatever you use to start class with. And so we'll meet in a cross-legged seat, right shin in front of the left shin, coming to Sukhasana. Ideally, finding a seat where your hips are a little higher than your knees. And then from here, inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, side bend, bring your right hand down, reach your left arm up. Full breath in. Exhale, twist. Bring your left hand to the right knee or thigh. Bring your right hand behind you. And as you inhale, sit up taller. As you exhale, twist. Spin the right ribs back, left ribs forward. Again, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, rotate. Roll the shoulders back. Maybe the gaze goes over the right shoulder if it feels okay on the neck. One more breath. Exhale, release, come through center. Switch the crossing of your shins, so now the left is in front of the right. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, side bend. Left hand comes out to the side. Sweep the right arm up and over. Lift up and out of your legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist. Right hand crosses the body. Bring your left hand behind you. Inhale, sit up taller. Exhale, twist a little more. Left ribs back, right ribs forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. Maybe the gaze goes over the left shoulder. Last breath in. And exhale, come to center. Bring your palms together in front of your heart and start to rub your hands together. Another quality of kapha season, or the springtime, is coldness. So just bringing a little warmth, the opposite quality, and to bring balance to the body and mind. And then you can either keep your hands together in front of your heart or place one hand on your chest, one hand over the belly. Do what feels best. You could even rest your hands on your lap. Let the eyes soften. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Relax the jaw. Relax the chest and the belly. Notice what's present, maybe more warmth in the body. Feeling a little more free, as if things are flowing better. More space in the body. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Take a clearing breath out of the mouth. And then bringing the palms together in front of the heart. Bringing gratitude towards our bodies, what they do for us each and every day, and towards this practice. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.